Tiernan 1-0 defeat at Seaview. What was your take on that one?
Obviously disappointed with the result, but I can't be too critical of the players for their performance. I thought that they worked really hard. I think I'd have to obviously need to watch the game back, but my first impressions from the game were that we definitely dominated for long periods. And probably the one area that we can be a little bit critical of ourselves was that we weren't clinical enough probably in the final third.
Yeah, maybe it took us a little while to get going, but once we did in that second half of the first half and just the other side of half time as well, we were sort of well on top and creating chances, and maybe needed a goal at that stage to kind of really get a foothold.
Yeah, and I'm not one for, I'll be the first one to say if I thought we deserved something or we didn't deserve something, and today I felt we deserved something from the game. I thought definitely thought we'd done enough. It was a game that we probably let get into a situation that we didn't want, which was stoppage after stoppage after stoppage, and we didn't get to play as much football as we would have liked to have played, albeit we tried in certain situations. But as I say, it was one of those days. It was a frustrating day at the office, but we got to dust ourselves off and we go again.
The goal's probably not one we'll want to see back necessarily, but it's proved to be the sort of the deciding factor of the day.
Yeah, again, from our perspective, I think that's very disappointing in the manner in which we conceded that goal. But again, the positives are we dusted ourselves off. Probably happened very early in the game. We changed shape for the beginning of today's game, which I take full responsibility for, and I'm not sure whether it worked for us. But great credit to the boys. I thought they as I say, they dusted themselves off after that goal, and they went toe to toe and gave a good account of ourselves.
Yeah, if we came here and won today, you'd be the first one to play it down and say, how early it is in the season. So it's the same, I suppose. Whenever we've left with a defeat, we have to pick ourselves up and look forward.
Yeah, it's game 4 of 38, and listen, when you're winning, people have you winning league titles. When you lose, you're taking the abuse and the flack. And to be honest, it was one of those games where I can't be critical of the players in any way, shape or form. They had a fantastic week in training. They worked really hard, as they always do. As I say, I felt we deserved to get more out of the game today. It wasn't to be, but we go again Monday morning, and we prepare for Glentoran on Tuesday night.
Yeah, games coming thick and fast. County Shield as first round, a repeat of the final last year. How will you approach that in terms of maybe rotating the squad or not, or something in between?
We will sit down and tomorrow and we'll have a look at this, and we'll assess today and injuries, and we'll go probably from there. We will definitely like to try and get some people game time, but that will just depend on what the outcome of today is.
And 2 big games in terms of cup game against the Glens, and then a derby coming up on Saturday, so 2 good opportunities to bounce back, I suppose, from today.
Yeah, and listen, these are games that we all want to be involved in. These are games that thankfully on Tuesday night there'll be no motivation required. The boys are hugely disappointed in there. As I say, nobody more disappointed in that group. They put so much time and effort into what they do, and they'll be looking forward to getting back on the pitch on Tuesday night to see if they can put that right.
Great, thank you.